30-year-old Daria is an experienced TV professional. She was in the middle of making a career when her employer, a large American news agency, began shedding staff. Now she has to save every penny as she realizes finding a new job will take a long time.
If I don't find a full-time job, I might have to take on a part-time job, or even, if it continues for a couple of months, I might take on any job, that is offered, and then go to a business that I'm not very, interested in, just to, make a living and survive.
Millions of Russians are facing the same problems. The Federal Statistics Service says more than 6 million people are now unemployed, a result of mass layoffs across industries.
The most tough situation is definitely in real estate, construction and development, in metals and mining, and to some extent in banking sector. Here we should differ. Investment banking, which has suffered a lot.
This recruitment agency feels the difference. They're getting half as many personnel requests from companies, while the number of CVs has jumped nearly 10 times. The government has earmarked more than $1 billion to create new jobs. But these people here think it's not enough. Thousands took to the streets across Russia to criticize the way the authorities are handling the crisis. Social tension across the country is on the rise, and as the economic situation gets worse, analysts say we'll see more and more protests like this. The demonstration is called the Day of Public Ire. A number of opposition groups are protesting against rising prices and the policies of the authorities.
I think the political leaders should resign and others should take their place. Those who would care about people and not about their own pockets. We need people who would think about the interests of the country and not a clique.
The approval rating of President Medvedev has dropped by 10% since the crisis started, but still his popularity is high and there is no strong opposition on the scene.
I don't see how an economic crisis in Russia can transform itself into a political crisis. And if it transforms, it will be a bad development for everyone, because there is no alternative. There's no group that would have a viable plan of economic development for Russia if Putin and Medvedev step down.
Forecasts for Russian economy are gloomy. The finance minister expects the country will plunge deeper into crisis, hitting its bottom by the end of the year. Svetlana Korkina, Press TV, Moscow.